Well, hello there. This is Vitroz, Noob Plays JRPGs, back here with Trails in the Sky, near the end of Chapter 1. Let's go straight into it. And now we're up to, let's have a look. Yep, so we have to investigate a burglary in Bose's South Block. So let's go straight to it. So I think what we have to do is pretty much just chat to everyone in South Block. So a ring of some sort that's been stolen. Yep. We were really outdone this time. Yeah, so the army's not been so good at maintaining law and order. Fortunately, this house was untouched in the burglaries. I have no idea who's the right person to speak to, so I guess we'll just have to talk to everyone. Now we've got burglars running amok in the city. I swear, what's happening to Bose? So it's a matter of chatting to everyone. Here we go. Are you the braces here to ask a few questions yourselves? This is a mess for both of us, I tell you. We'll be done with our questioning soon enough. How about being good and sitting tight? Okay, so maybe these are the right people. Is that where we just were before? Yeah, okay. And this was the house we were just in, wasn't it? I'm not trying to be rude, but this is an official investigation. Move it along. Spoke to him before. Let's have a look at the Orbital factory. It looks like this store was hit by the burglars as well. Guess this isn't the time to be talking about business deals. Might be able to open up a few slots. Not enough red sepith for Sherazade now, but should be able to do some additional ordnance. So it's part of the long one. I suppose that gives us fire. Okay. Damn it! My shop got ripped off by a bunch of thieving criminals, and they took off with every last one of my pricey goods too. Why did this have to happen to me at a time when there are hardly any goods around to begin with? Poor chap. Hold on, let's see whether we can buy something off you. I think I've got everything I might want though. Yep, sorry, no sales from me. Actually, did I... Not sure I spoke to the other guy. Let's check. You the braces we heard about? Since the mayor has asked you to look into things, I have no choice but to allow it. Just don't get in the way of the army's investigation. A little bit rude. Just realised I'm not sure I actually talked to him. My factory and all my goods, they're gone. I've got to report this to either the army or the Bracer Guild ASAP. Now, hold on just a minute. If either one of these groups saw what was written in the stolen ledger... Yikes, I'll be in a world of hurt. You know, we're bracers here, mate. It seems that a group of Sky Bandits in the old mine consisted of 2 females and a male. Rumour has it that they're even got children in the mix. What? Those people weren't the Sky Bandits? That was us. The woman living here said that she had a precious memento taken by these crooks. Oops, me and my big mouth. Let's pretend I didn't just tell you that. What I mean to say is, why don't you just ask her about it after I'm done? Get done here. Okay. So obviously what we need to do is we need to talk to everyone, and then the army something must trigger and the army must go away. Have I talked to everyone? I think I've just about talked to everyone. Some important information I haven't gathered. What are we missing? Some people up here. Yay, this turned out really cute. Niall, is this how you wanted this one? Yeah, sure, something like that. However, we really got screwed, you know that? To be honest, I can't ever remember what voices I do for these semi-recurrent characters. Good afternoon. Are you working on another story? It looks like you two are on the trail of a scoop again. Hey, it's you kids. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Boy, am I glad to see that they let you out of the clinker. Yeah, I heard all about you kids getting arrested by the army up at that old mine. You certainly had me worried. Why are you acting like you had nothing to do with it? It was your info to let us to the village. Hey now, what kind of face is that? Don't tell me you blame us. Did you go and check out the abandoned mine yourselves? Yeah, we did yesterday, but it was after you all had already been hauled off. We could have had a really great shot of your arrest had we been there. It really guts me that we missed such a perfect opportunity for a great shot. I swear, you people in the news business. But anyway, I was wondering if you thought this looked like the handiwork of the Sky Bandits. It sure looked that way to me. It seemed that the army is sniffing around for clues too. But to be honest, it looks like there's nothing to be found here anymore. I see. That does make things a bit more difficult. Well, Mr. Reporter, why don't you let me ask you this then? Do you know from whence the Sky Bandits entered town? According to the witness statements, they were seen leaving through the west gate. Well, that's awfully strange. The mayor's residence and Bose market are right through the west gate, and it seems like attacking those two places would have been far more lucrative. When you put it that way, that makes a lot of sense. But if you don't mind me asking, who the heck are you anyways? I'm glad you asked. I'm Olivier Lenheim, a wandering bard and gifted musician. I'm sure you've heard rumours about me, right? Oh right, you're the guy who drank wine without paying at that classy restaurant. It takes guts to stiff such a big bill. It's an honour to meet you, sir. You're making me blush. I'm ready for my interview anytime, so don't hesitate to ask. Wow, really? I'm getting a headache just listening to this crap. These two are very much alike. I'm not even going to ask how the sky wound up with the rest of you. That would be for the best. Dee's newest model of camera on the display here was stolen. Do you think the Sky Bandits have an interest in photography? Thanks to your shenanigans, the pages of the next issue are going to be filled with some real gripping headlines. Let me know if you get any other scoops. Now I wonder if there's anything else I'm missing. Let's try to escape. Oh, okay, there's still stuff. Okay. Oh, there we go. Hey, you there. What? Is something wrong? I thought I'd better give you a word of advice. Even if you are representing the mayor, at the end of the day, you are all still civilians. We cannot have you wandering around here in the middle of our investigation. Who do you think you're talking to? Your advice seems rather more like a threat. I'm just saying you need to know your place. But if you're so adamant about investigating the matter, then do it after we've cleared out of here. If we get any more trouble out of you, then I'm going to have to give you a personal invitation to jail. Forget about it, Estelle. There's no use arguing with these gentlemen. For an ass in a lion's skin, you sure know how to throw your weight around, Mr. Soldier. What did you just say? Colonel. For a soldier in the prestigious Royal Army to be threatening our good citizens, that is an outright embarrassment to us all. But these aren't just civilians, sir. They're members of the Bracer Guild. Oh, is that so? Then I ask you once again, what is going on here? The army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. What do you intend to accomplish by being rude to our allies? But as far as the general is concerned, ah yes, that side of the general really concerns me. I'll take over the investigation from here, so please take your men and clear out. But sir, your men have been here since early this morning, so I presume that a sufficient investigation has been conducted by now, yes? I'll smooth things over with the general later. Is there anything else you wished me to address? No, sir. All right, men, pack it up. We're returning to the Hacken Gate. Yes, you know, a criminal investigation should generally always be done by civilian services. It's actually very interesting that in this kingdom that the military is actually undertaking what is fundamentally a civilian investigation. It always causes problems. It looks like that's that. It seems that some of our personnel were rather impolite. Please allow me to apologise. I appreciate the gesture, but we made some slightly inflammatory remarks as well, so how about we let bygones be bygones? That suits me just fine. As I stated before, the army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. I think our two organisations working together grants us each the ability to make up for all the others' shortcomings. I'm looking forward to any progress you make with this recent series of events. We'll do our best not to disappoint you. He seems like a decent guy. Yeah, I wonder who he is. Colonel, it's almost the appointed time. Oh, ready? Excuse me, but it appears I must take my leave. Oh, but before I do, it looks like I haven't properly introduced myself. I am Alan Richard, a colonel in the Royal Army. If there is anything I can do to assist you, please don't hesitate to contact me. So, Colonel Richard. Colonel Richard? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. Niall was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He said something about him being a sharp young officer who leads the Royal Army's Intelligence Division. Oh, right. Wow, for someone in the military, he sure knows how to listen to others. Probably in his mid-30s, and he's not hard on the eyes either. He seems like he's more fit to be a politician than a service member in the army. Who was that you were just talking to in the black uniform? I could have swear I've seen him somewhere before. Are you trying to tell me you didn't recognize him at all? That was Colonel Richard of the Intelligence Division. You know, the guy you mentioned earlier. What? You're not pulling my leg, are you? As fun as that would be, nope. He said so himself, so I'm fairly confident he is who he says he is. To think that the legend himself would show up here. We can't wait around here like this any longer. Dorothy, let's see if we can catch up to him. Aye, aye, sir. Although I'm really not sure why we're chasing after anyone. What's the matter with you, Olivia? You look serious, and I gotta say, find it creepy coming from you. I was just thinking about the Colonel. It'll be the first time to admit that he's quite the specimen of a man, but what? I can say with confidence that he doesn't stand a chance against me when it comes to the ladies. But I'd like to see him try. Just a little harder. It's no fun without a romantic rival. I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Okay, let's resume our own investigation. So there are a few people that we might want to talk to. So we heard all this before. So what we want is to talk to the people we couldn't speak to previously. Oh dear me, weren't you the braces who came to ask questions not that long ago? Oh right, we did come before. I'm really sorry I couldn't talk to you then. So what you came to ask about is what happened last night, right? Yes, that's right. Is this a good time for you? Yes, this is as good a time as any. Group of masked men coming out of the Orbital factory across the road. Ran away to the north. If it was only that, that would be forgivable. In addition to being a no-good drinker, he's obsessed with this. Oh, I get it. You mean fishing, right? That's right. He loves fishing more than life itself. Just yesterday, he said something about catching some smelt and took off to the lake in the south. And on top of that, he still hasn't come back. Huh? So you're saying he doesn't know anything about the incident? And when that good-for-nothing husband of mine gets home, he's gonna get what for, let me tell you. Oh, honey, I'm home. Whew, what a day I had. I was fishing patiently all morning, but I have nothing to show for it. Oh, what's this? Do we have guests? My goodness, woman, what kind of fiery tempest has gotten into you? Don't you know it's rude to act like that in front of guests? Maybe I should explain. Burglaries by Sky Bandits? You don't say. Now that is terrible. All right, you don't know him. He is my fishing buddy. He's staying at the inn down the lake shore to the south of here. If I remember right, he said something about seeing a strange bunch near the place the other night. A strange bunch? Now this sounds really interesting. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you've heard? Sure, I don't mind, but I'm just going to tell you up front that this is all hearsay. From what I heard, he just happened to see them by chance as he was out fishing during the night. He saw them leave by way of the inn's front door and then out onto the road. However, when he asked around at the inn in the morning, it turned out that no one like that had stayed there the night before. Yeah, that is rather odd. So, was there any type of burglary at the inn? No, nothing of the sort at all, in fact. It's quiet there, the meals are great, and it's, well, a place I recommend to anyone. But best of all, it's a prime fishing spot. Although there weren't any definitive clues related to the incident, we did manage to hear a few interesting bits. I concur. I especially like the one that described all the delicious food at the inn. If someone had been careless and caused a problem, the army would have thoroughly investigated it. Conversely, the possibility of the Sky Bandits appearing where there's nothing happening is rather high. Oh, well, I guess that's one way to think about it. Off to the beautiful Valleria Lake, extolled in many a rhyme as the Pearl of Nebel. Alright, so we know where to go next. We have to go down to the lake. But let's just see whether some of the other people we couldn't speak to tell us anything useful. Just interesting filler text, I guess, but yep, nothing of specific note. And there was that one house on the other side here. I had a very important ring taken by them. I don't care if it's the army or the Bracer Guild, I just want to see those burglars caught. If these Sky Bandits are on the loose, I don't think I can live without being in fear every day. I don't think there's anything else to do here. Yep, so she's the one we need to get the ring back for. Oh, I think this is just page 2 of the same thing, South Block. Okay. Alright, so it looks like it's Valleria Lake. Let's head south. So he's all trash mobs at the moment, and with Olivier, basically got one more attacker. One more character. Makes it easier. Yeah, I don't like these guys. Let's try... Ah, you can do fire now. Yes! Let's do the aerial. Now, I think he's not bad with magic as well. Alright. Nice.
Enjoy the show.
I just realized with that little bit of voiced bit by Olivier, enjoy the show, that I've not been doing his voice properly.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Some nice red sepith. Still going to...
Not done yet.
A lot of misses. There we go. There we go. Let's save on magic. I'm not sure that was faster, but at least I didn't have to necessarily do some micromanage the battle.
Take that!
Ah! Someone hit! There we go. Thank you, Joshua.
That's that then. Let's move out.
That goes to the Amber Tower. Valleria Lake House.
We're good to go.
So this is the north shore of the Valleria Lake, huh? It certainly seems peaceful and quiet around here. The inn doesn't look too shabby either. I stayed here once before when I was in the area on another job. The wine's great and the rooms are nice, pretty much what you'd expect from a place like this. Too bad this isn't a pleasure trip. You mean it's not? I at least intend to toss my cares to the wind for a while. Taking cat naps in a rocking boat by day and filling my belly with food and wine by night. Heaven. This is what a vacation is all about. Ha ha ha, come on everyone, I was just joking. We can enjoy a vacation anytime, but now is the only time we can enjoy taking care of some would-be thieves. Even I, Olivier Lenheim, know enough to get my priorities straight. I don't think this has anything to do with enjoyment or not. Well, whatever. As long as he does his share of the work he's here to do. Anyway, let's see if we can find the old man staying here that loves fishing. The guest who said he saw some suspicious individuals here 2 nights ago, right? Okay. It's probably going to be the inn. Is there a guest staying here who loves to fish? Well, pretty much everybody who stays here loves to fish. Oh, are you talking about Old Man Kawano? If you're talking about his fishing buddy, then I think you must mean Lloyd. Lloyd? I've heard he's a professional angler who came all the way here from the rural city. It seems as though he's a member of the Fisherman's Guild there. He sounds like a pretty amazing guy. Do you know where we might be able to find him? Haha, he's out dropping a line somewhere, of course. If I remember right, he should be out on the back pier. Not there. There he is. Excuse me, are you the man named Lloyd who's from the Royal City? Wow, he's really focused. He's tuned everything out of his mind but fishing. It looks like this is where my skills come into play. That was a dirty trick to play on him, Olivier. I like how they just go on with the conversation like nothing's happened. I see, so you heard from Mr. Kawano, did you? Yes, I saw that strange pair about 2 nights ago. I knew it. Could we get you to fill us in a little more on the details? Before that, are you all braces or something? Is this somehow related to some sort of crime? We can't be sure, but there does appear to be a possibility. Gotcha. In that case, I'll do what I can to help you out. It was the other night when I was out fishing on my boat. I was returning to the inn dead tired after a day of battling it out with the master of this lake. It had gotten late into the night, and it was about the time when everybody at the inn was asleep in their beds. Now, hold on a minute. What do you mean by the master of this lake? I'm glad you asked. The master is a giant salmon that swims the murky depths of Valleria Lake. It has been the feared king of the waters amongst fishing lovers for over a decade. Is it really that huge of a fish like you say? You bet your last mirror it is, and I've been chasing that darn thing for the last 5 years of my life. It comes and goes in different parts of Valleria Lake and changes its feeding spots on a whim. I heard from a buddy of mine that it has appeared in these parts, so I came a-running from the Royal City. So Lloyd, what happened when you came back from fishing that night? All right. I had returned the boat and was on my way into the inn when I saw an odd couple head out onto the road from the grounds behind the building. Onto the road in the middle of the night? Yep, no doubt about it. They headed out on the new Ansel path. At first, I thought they were a group of people visiting from the city, heading back home. But it was way too late for something like that, and when I asked at the inn the next day, nobody knew a thing about it. Thought maybe I'd seen a couple of ghosts or something then. Ghosts? There are ghosts that come out here? Ha ha ha, just so you know, the two I saw were a young couple. They might have been 2 lost souls who committed a double suicide after not being accepted by those around them. Don't tell me any more. Oh, brother, a bracer that's afraid of ghosts. The guild is doomed. Not to mention her habit of always wanting to hear more ghost stories and other bizarre stuff. Well, isn't your being scared attractive in its own right, Estelle? Not sexy, but cute nonetheless. Like a little kitten shivering in the cold. You better watch out because this little kitten bites. What do you mean by that? I only saw her from behind, so I couldn't say for sure, but it looked to me like she was wearing some kind of school uniform. A school uniform? It couldn't be. It wasn't one from the Genis Royal Academy, was it? Wow, you really know your stuff, kid. You betcha. My niece goes there as well, and it looked exactly the same as the one she wears. I see. The whole event just got a lot more interesting. It's her. I know it's that lying tomboy for sure. We're finally onto her trail. What? So she's an acquaintance of yours? Then, while you're at it, tell the two of them not to fret and rush into anything they'll regret later on. If my mind isn't failing me, I could have sworn they said something about coming again tonight. Is that true? Yep, we'll meet back here in 2 days, is what the young man said. His tone seemed rather serious, so I couldn't help but think on it. Well, that's understandable. We appreciate the valuable information. Just leave the rest up to us. We won't let them get into any more trouble than they already are. Oh, I see. That's a relief to hear. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders now. Now that is off my chest, I feel like taking a boat out and fishing again. Well, there's no time to lose. I'll leave you young'uns to your work. Man, I don't even measure up when it comes to that fishing nut. He mentioned something about a fisherman's guild too. I wonder what kind of group that is. So, how is this couple involved with the missing airliner incident exactly? If you don't mind telling me, that is. Well, in a nutshell. I see. Well, that seems to be the person in question, all right. Which means that tonight is the night, right? Yeah. It looks like we should probably get a room just in case. We're going to be in for a late night tonight. All right, let's go ask the receptionist about a room. Yeah, that's the plan. Hold on, Estelle. Is there anything else that we haven't taken care of? We better do it now. Don't want to head back to Bose after we've gotten a room. I guess you're right. Yeah, so this is basically hard point, progress the story. Yep, we can progress the story. We've done all of our quests. This is where you'll be staying. I will leave you here, so please relax until dinner is served. This is quite a nice room, with a certain atmosphere that you just don't find back in the city. Yeah, it's great, huh? It wasn't that expensive either. What to do now? How about we relax until it gets dark? What a nice idea. I'll be more than happy to do just that, but is it really okay to take it easy? Rest when you can, that's part of a bracer's job too. This is our free time, so let's enjoy the meal, take a stroll, or something else. Wow, what a picturesque view. The entire lake looks like it's glowing. Too bad we can't see the royal city on the opposite shore because of the haze. But from here, it's easy to tell that this is the biggest lake in the kingdom. This lake is like a fisher's dream come true. I bet it'll be a blast to throw a line in those waters. Then how about it? It might be a nice change of pace for you. Yeah, maybe I will. What are you going to do, Joshua? Me? Let's see. There's a book I've been meaning to read, so maybe I'll just sit in that chair and relax. How old are you again? Geez, geezers talk about sitting back and relaxing. Young boys are supposed to get out and move their bodies. Ha ha ha, I'll leave that part to you. Sometimes it can be such a drag. Oh well, I should hurry up and decide on a fishing spot. Somewhere around that pier looks like it might be a lucky spot for bites. Yes, this looks good. Definitely the best spot. Now let's see about casting a few lines. Ah, crap! I don't have a fishing pole. I wonder if somebody at the inn has a spare I can borrow. Do you have a fishing pole I could borrow? Yes, of course we do. They're right over here and they're free to use for anyone lodging here. Wow, really? Score! This is a pretty nice rod to be loaning out to everyone. Alright then, I'll put it to good use. Please enjoy yourself. Ooh, have a bottle of wine already? Chilled fruit wine together. Sounds very pleasant. No matter how light the liquor is, drinking too much is bad for your health, right? Don't worry, this stuff is just like water. Oh dear. Now where's... Oh yeah, there's Joshua. Aren't you going to fish? That pier looks like a nice spot. Just, how about you try too, Joshua? You're not so bad yourself, you know. Just not as good as you. I think I'll just sit here and watch all the fishing practice has paid off. Let's see, from this pier, which would be the best place to drop a line? Doesn't matter, I guess. Let's use live bait. Sweet! I got a bite! A tiger rockfish. Nice. Smelt. What a little fishy. Joshua's going to make fun of me if he sees this. Should I just eat it now to hide the evidence? Let's try lure. Holy boots. Curse you, holy boots. This victory is yours. Let's do the last spot. Let's use a lure again. And then maybe we do one more with live bait. Rainbow trout. The Burl Cup. Let's just do the first one, because I think we got the biggest fish from the first one. We might use a live bait again there. Let's see whether this is the way we get the biggest fish. Ah, another Lebel carp. Okay. We got a tiger something or other fish the first time. Let's just quit now. Yep, and you notice the change in color cast, so it's the evening time now. And it's already starting to get dark. I guess I end up with a pretty good catch after all. Check this out, Joshua. Look what I caught. Oh, he's not there anymore. Huh? Joshua. What's this? Then again, I wonder where he could have taken off to. Hey there, laddie. What are you doing whittling away the evening in a place like this? Haha, not much. How about yourself? Are you done fishing or are you heading back into battle? No, I've already had my fill. It's sure has been a while since I did though. Oh, that reminds me. You said you were going to read, but you end up leaving your book on the table. Oh, that. I actually finished reading it. My eyes were starting to feel a bit tired, so I thought I'd take a walk for a change. Liar. What? You're hiding your feelings again, aren't you? I can tell that's what you're doing. And besides, that's not really fair. You're always finding a way to cheer me up when I'm feeling down, and while I may not be as reliable as Dad, I can still give you a shoulder to lean on. Sorry. I wonder why it is that when I hear the sound of your harmonica in the evening light like this, it makes me want to cry. Oh, it is a very melancholy melody, isn't it? So, you're still not going to ask? About my past, I mean. We promised, remember? You were going to tell me when you felt like it, and I wasn't going to ask, right? And considering that 5 years have passed, it doesn't seem like such a big deal anymore. Yeah, it has been 5 years, hasn't it? How can you just live with me for that long and not have a million questions? That day, your father came home with a beat-up kid. Some random stranger who never says a word about his past. Why'd you take him in like that? Well? It seemed like the obvious thing to do. Besides, you're family now, Joshua. And like I said before, I know you pretty well. You love books, you're a weapons geek, and you've got a serious knack for just about anything that comes your way. You're kind and fair, but you've also got a way of not letting others inside by using politeness like a shield. Now wait a minute. And you're caring and lonely? Of course, I don't know everything about your past. If you want to make comparisons, I don't know a whole lot about Dad's past either. But it doesn't mean that he and I aren't family, right? Being a family for us has more to do with me knowing his personality, his habits, the food he likes. You know, the kind of things that I only would know firsthand. And you're no different, Joshua. You make it nearly impossible to argue with you, you know that? It's been like that since the first time we met. And you gave me that flying kick to the gut as I was lying in bed wounded, I might add. Did I really do that? Yeah, injured and all, more than once. But anyway, Estelle. What? Let's make sure we solve this whole airliner mystery. I don't know if Dad's been captured or anything, but let's resolve this with our own hands. Sure, that's exactly what I intend to do. Haha, how about we head back to the inn? I'm sure supper is ready by now. Great idea. I'm starving. We need to eat our fill so we're ready for tonight. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your book, Joshua. Oh, right. I'm actually done with it. And at this point, it'll just end up being bulk weight. I wonder what I should do with it. It looks like a pretty difficult book, but do you think if I spent some time with it, I'll understand? I'm sure you'd be fine. There's already a lot of stuff you know in there already anyway. So, do you want to take a stab at it, Estelle? Sure, I'll give it a shot. Oh look, it's a fishing rods. Oh, look at how many bottles are there. 5 bottles. Help a fellow out, I'm begging you. I can't take another drink. Wow, I think I've just reconsidered my opinion of you, Olivia. It's pretty rare for anyone to still be conscious after a night of wine with Schera. Well, didn't the two of you come at a good time? How about having a drink together? You're both good for that, right? We're going to eat dinner now, so the answer is no. Come on, you two. When I say let's drink, we drink. You're gonna make me very angry if you don't sit down for a glass with me. Oh great, she's already reached stage 2, rage mode. Don't worry, Schera. Olivier said he's good for another couple rounds. How about having him keep you company? What, so you can still drink more, can you? Joshua, how could you just give me to her like that? I can't. Don't you feel sorry for the poor guy? I don't know, should I? You're like a little demon and cute at the same time too. At least the fish are polite here. I guess he'll be just fine. How about we sit at the counter? I hate to bother the two of them. Right, good idea. Please, Schera, I'm pleading with you. You and the fish, don't pour me another glass. Oh, he's totally plastered. It looks like even a guy who takes his sweet time with everything couldn't stand up to a drunken Schera. Oh wow, what a night of drinking! I've been so busy lately, I haven't been able to enjoy myself like that for a while. And you're not even red in the face either from all that alcohol. Are you sure you haven't had some special kind of training, Schera? It could have been all the bizarre liqueurs I drank while I was in the troop. You know, like the ones with scorpions and asps in them. I might have built up my tolerance, my resistance that way, but who knows? Somehow, I don't think that's the case. By the way, what do you plan on doing with him? He's pretty much useless as he is. Let's just let him sleep. He looks so peaceful now and we wouldn't want to disturb him. There's a very high possibility that we'll have a direct encounter with the Sky Bandits tonight, and getting a civilian wrapped up in the middle of it wouldn't be a good idea. Don't tell me you got Olivier drunk so he wouldn't be able to come along, didn't you? Well, of course I did, and he'll thank me in the long run too, after his raging hangover anyway. Did she? I think it might be a convenient excuse now. And so, that whole time, you were just toying with him, weren't you? Let's see, it's getting late. Let's hurry and begin our stakeout around the inn. Don't skirt around the issue, Schera. Quiet, you. For the time being, we're going to circle up to the far pier. Understood? All right then, let's go. Oh, I just realised. Oh yeah, we can talk to all the other. Yes, this is Lloyd. Still searching for the master, the big fish. That was the two guests sitting at the table when we walked in. One more room here, I think. Whoops. Oh no, that just goes out. Far up here. Oh no, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Actually, I should save because we might be getting... So as we could be getting into a boss battle. I don't see anyone. I don't know what kind of business those siblings could have here, but do you think they'll really show? There's no guarantee, of course, but if Lloyd's information has any truth to it, my best guess is they'll be here. However, if we move around too much, there's a possibility we'll be seen and they'll take off. Since the Sky Bandits are supposed to come from the road, it might be a good idea to watch the area. Right, so where should we watch from? We need a place where we can see the road without being noticed ourselves. A place like that would be ideal. So let's head back towards the road. Not here. This goes out. Assume we're not going out. Maybe from the balcony, I guess. Ah, but balcony's at the back. Sometimes it's not quite clear what they're referring to. Are we meant to go out? We can monitor. Okay. So I have to find a spot. That's behind. That doesn't make sense. What would make sense? So the road? This wouldn't make sense. Wouldn't be able to see the road, yeah? And I'm getting a bit desperate here. It's going to be someplace really obvious, I'm sure. Wouldn't make sure to be a lamp. It'd be seen. So hidden, but can't be seen. Behind the fence? No. Oh, there is a balcony up the top there. Ah, is that the balcony from our room? Yeah, must be. No, that's not the balcony from our room. How do we get to that balcony? Ah, this is... Oh, so it's a free balcony. Okay. Fine, found it. Well, look who's here. It's Kyle and Josette. You know, if this were the mid of the day, we'd have gotten ourselves a bite to eat on the way. Quit talking nonsense. We're outdoors, remember? Now let's hurry up and get moving. Ah, wait for me. I should have known it'd be them. It looks like they're headed for the far pier. I wonder what they intend to do. Shall we take a look and find out? Oh, let's try to get as close as we can without being noticed. Should have figured it. They wouldn't be here yet. They always come exactly on time. I really hate those guys. They act like they're so superior, and to be honest, they're kind of scary. No doubt about that. They're quite the clandestine bunch, but there's not much we can do about it, and this is an order from Don. This seems to be a good place. Yeah, we can hear every word they're saying too. Hey, Kyle, don't you think Don's been acting a bit strangely recently? It's just not like him if you ask me. You know, the whole hijacking of airliners thing. Well, I admit it was lucrative. Now we've got the army clamping down on us full scale. Not to mention those annoying braces are now involved. And he's gone and taken hostages and demanded a ransom in return. No matter how I think about it, it seems like Don's gone way overboard this time. In the end, you'll always be just a girl. Deep down, you're just not cut out to run with the bad crowd. Excuse me? Okay, maybe not the best wording, but I meant it as a compliment. If things are getting too tough for you, you're always welcome to try salvaging a life back home. It shouldn't be too hard to get by as long as you don't set your sights too high. Though admittedly, it's a bit colder than La Belle. Do you think you can just treat me like a kid and I'm not going to get angry? I'd like to see you get by without me, what with your crap cooking and all, not to mention the laundry. Do you really want to go back to burnt toast and turning your underwear inside out? Okay, I see your point. I really am sick of toast, burnt or otherwise. But anyway, think about what I've said before. It gets too late to back out. Now, getting back to what you said earlier, I do have to agree that Don has been acting pretty weird. Does he expect us to just keep fishing for ransom? We should take what we can get. And I like to believe that Don is smart enough to see that. Don't you think he started acting strange about the time that guy showed up? That's the only thing I can think of as to why he started acting like this. Yeah, he was the one who introduced us to those other guys too. He might have even gotten Don to buy into his ideas. Who is that guy and he? That's certainly a good question. Huh? What's that over there? What? It looks like whoever it was they were waiting for is finally showed up. It looks like you made it. On time as usual, huh? You could have come a little early for a change, or even late. Definitely not my type, that's for sure. Say what you will, but we're trained to be punctual. Now, if that displeases you, then let me offer my sincerest apology. Relax, I was just being sarcastic. Now I know you guys are definitely not the type I want to be around. Enough already, we don't have time for that. Now, how about we get down to business? Have there been any other developments since last time? Yes, in fact, Her Majesty has finally made a move. She intends to contribute to the ransom from her own assets. Seriously, we're going to get paid out of the Queen's own pocket? I guess we're pretty close to getting the money then, huh? How about the Royal Army? Is there any indication that they've figured out where our hideout is? Not yet. It's only a matter of time until they do. We've received reports that members of the Bracer Guild are on the move as well. At any rate, on the morning of the payoff, you'll need to leave your hideout behind. Yeah, no problem there. We just happened to run into the temporary shelter by chance. Don shouldn't have any regrets about it either. There are way too many suspicious types involved in this. What do you want to do, Schera? Should we just storm in, shoot them all, let Hideout sort them out? I've got a much better idea. A better idea? These two siblings appearing here means that the Sky Bandit's airship is parked somewhere nearby. There's not much we can do if they got away again, so how about we try taking that out first? I see. Take away their means of escape, right? I'm down for that. How about you, Joshua? Joshua? Oh, right. Take out the airship first, right? Yeah, I think it's a good idea too. What's wrong? Your face looks really tense all of a sudden. It's nothing. Yeah, I'm sure it's just my mind playing tricks on me. We don't have much time. We've got to get out onto the road and start looking for that airship before they finish their meeting. Alright. It's getting pretty exciting. So, where will the airship be? So, they're parked in front of the Nebel Tower, huh? But there's more than double their numbers since the last time we encountered them. Don't worry, even with twice as many guys, they're no match for us. So how about we take them all on at once? I don't know if that's the best way to go about things. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Keep it down, or they're going to hear you. Well, isn't this a surprise? I can't believe you're standing here after the state you were in before. Your tolerance is impressive. Who do you think you're talking to? Rather than miss a minute of your fair company, I dutifully puked my guts up and dumped a bucket of cold water over my head. Voila! I was good to go. I don't know about that. I think I hear your liver screaming somewhere in there. That's some serious tenacity. Come on, I couldn't let you enjoy all the fun yourselves, right? I've had just come out of the inn when I saw you guys hit the road, so I came running from behind to catch up with you. I guess I went a little too easy on you. Maybe I should have had you down all that brandy at once. You have put me to sleep for good if you'd done that, Schera. But anyway, fighting the Sky Bandits here would lack finesse, don't you think? I don't think that's the issue here. No, I'm serious. Even if you subdued them all and managed to arrest the two siblings, there's still a chance they won't tell you where the hideout is. And they might even use the hostages as leverage to demand their release. Well, there's a risk involved with whatever course of action we take. Or do you have a good plan on how we can avoid taking such a risk? Boy, do I ever. Well, listen up, everyone. Okay. But if you blow in my ear, I'm seriously going to punch your lights out. Kyle, Josette. It's good to see that you made it back. I didn't think you'd be gone so long. So talks took longer than expected, huh? Yeah, we're nearing an end without negotiations. We also managed to get a great deal of information about what's going on with the Royal Army. So what you're saying is, yep, we'll be getting the ransom money within a few days. We'll finally be one step closer to making our dream a reality. We did it! Sweet! Cool it down, guys. It's a bit too early to be getting excited yet. But for the moment, we need to get back to the hideout and report to Don. Alright everyone, pack up and let's get out of here. Roger that! Temperature outside is 69.8 degrees with 15% humidity. There's a south-southwest wind blowing at a speed of 12 Rj. There are no orbital reactions in the surrounding area. It looks like the army isn't patrolling here. Activate the orbital engine and begin transmitting orbital energy to each section of the airship. Aye, sir. Orbital engine activated. Transmission of orbital energy to all sections underway. Orbital floater started. Orbital driver started. Stabilize all greens. All right. Lift off. Aye, aye, sir. Sure, our heroes have sneaked on board. Set the driver rate to 40% and maintain cruising speed. However, make sure we can switch to battle speed at any time. Aye, sir. It looks like we'll make it back before morning. Yeah, I'm ready for some serious shut-eye myself, but I've got to report to Don first. Huh? Did you just hear something? No, I didn't hear anything. That's odd. I could have sworn it came from below deck. Maybe it was just a mouse or something. I have to clean up this place when I can find some free time. It's the Nebel Valley. Remember, that was the that wall we couldn't pass through? Oh, boy, am I tired. Ever since we came here, my night and day have been completely reversed. You know, one of the great things about the game is, it forces you to travel to all these parts as well. So for instance, the very fact I could identify that that's the Nebel Valley just without it being described is one of the really good ways of, visual storytelling, almost geographic storytelling. Let's hurry and finish up here and get some rest. You're welcome to take a rest now if you like. Ah, you're those. You're too late. Let's go beat some Sky Bandits. Now, let's see, 500. We've got poison. Okay, so we need to make sure that our characters have resistance to poison after this battle. Got 200, so let's do a dual strike. One down. I'm gonna get her to this, maybe the bind whip. Blinded.
Take that.
Something very being whipped to unconsciousness.
Oh, are we done already?
Schera is as an evil dom. So here we go. We've got quite a lot of they give a lot of red sepith, the bandits. Phew, it looks like we're able to get here without any trouble. I'm amazed this little plan actually worked. I guess we all have you to thank for this. But seriously, I was getting pretty nervous. I wasn't sure what we were going to do if we got caught stolen away. Well, even if we're discovered, we'd just have to take control of the airship. And we would have had an advantage fighting against this lot in those tight quarters. Superior numbers mean nothing without space to maneuver in. Olivia, so you thought that far ahead, taking all of these factors into account, huh? Not in a million years. Are you joking? I simply thought it would be fun to infiltrate the enemy base. I think we would have been better off if you said nothing at all. Give the poor guy a break. At least we're able to get in here without incident. Anyway, this looks like somewhere in the Nebel Valley. The Nebel Valley? Like the one on the border of Bose and Rolent? Well, that explains why it's so misty outside. And this is definitely terrain covered with extreme differences in height, which prevent the landing of any large aircraft. It looks like your guess was right, Schera. Well, it didn't seem to help us much in getting in here. Anyhow, we don't have time to be hanging around here. We'll need to subdue the Sky Bandits and ensure the safety of the hostages being held captive. And of course, your father Cassius too. Right! Understood. Alright, so now these guys have poison. So let's just make sure. Yep, prevents poison. It's poison. It's poison. I don't know if I've got anything for... Yeah, I don't have anything for him. Yeah, that's okay. Actually, let's just quickly check ornaments. She's got the Petrify. Sherazade, still two unopened. And Olivia. We can put extra stuff on his. Evade, maybe HP, yep. What can he do? So he can do a range of magic as well. Alright, so I have a sense that we're sort of moving towards the end of chapter 1. So let's save at the beginnings just so that we don't do something silly and seriously damage our chances. So this must be their lair. Nothing here. Interesting. Oh, these are rats. Let's just see what they're weak to. Weak to fire in particular. So poison-filled glands. They're all together, so... Maybe I can hit something further away, hey? Oh yeah, 2 hit. That's good. Oh, okay. Oh, so these guys are pretty weak, actually.
Take that.
Okay, but reasonably resistant to magic. Reasonably heavy hitters. Oh, picking on her. Don't like that. Okay. Looks like Joshua is particularly effective against these guys. I just noticed. Easy.
Nighty night, kitty cats.
Nighty night, kitty cats. Oh, it's so silly, you know. Olivier is so silly. Ah, okay. Just going in and out, it causes them to respawn. Which potentially is a good way of grinding, actually, because they actually give quite a lot of sepith. Didn't see if they gave a lot of... I didn't see whether they gave a lot of experience points, though.
Take that.
Oh, critical, very nice. This looks like the fantastic position for Hurricane. Sylvan Whip, she should be able to get 4 at once. Ah, 1 missed. It's a shame. Ooh, that was a pretty big hit, actually. Ah, I should have gone for the other one, because it would have denied this chap a hit. Doesn't matter. Oh, missed. Sad.
Oh, are we done already?
Ah, didn't see the number of experience points again. But, you know, got a fair amount of sepith. No reds, though. Ah, looks like I should be able to open that. But... And if I'm right... Yeah, there we go. You can see... Yeah, it's open again. But we should do... Ah, wasn't right behind it. Same thing as last time. Should be able to get a reasonable amount of them walking into the circle. Two. Maybe these two. Let's be more careful this time. Okay, only 10 experience points, which isn't a lot given how many creatures there were. Okay, so let's not fight those guys again. Save. Let's make ourselves a wholesome pasta. Get health back for the whole crew. Okay, yep, everyone's health is almost back. Again, doesn't look like we can get anything. Chest. Scorpion. I wonder if that is equipment for Scheherazade. Yep. So 92 to... quite a bit stronger. Over 10% stronger. That's fantastic. EP charge. Okay. I don't know what EP charge is. Here we go. 100 EP. Okay, so potion. It's useful. I wonder if we need to go up first. That looks like it might be where we need to go. So let's go down this path first. Yep, there's another chest. Jeweled ring. Oops. Oh, that's the ring that was stolen, I think. Remember? Defense +2. Yeah, so it doesn't. Yeah, so no point wearing it. But I wonder if that was the ring that was stolen by from that woman in Bose. End. Yep. Yeah. So one of the clever level designs, dungeon designs in Trails of Sky, which I think is replicated in the later games in the series as well, is generally every side branch, every side path you come across. You can just go in. So that's generally, there's not going to be some side branch that you go down which ends up ending the level. Pretty much the least convenient path will be the path that goes towards the end of the level. So when you come to a side branch, you can go down it, it'll be chests or things to fight, but the less convenient path, which is this one, will be the one towards the end of the level. It means that, yeah, you don't tend to have to double back all too much. Voices of men. Not yet. Let's see whether there's anything else we can see. Hold on a sec. Ah, okay. Save first. Rush in. Oh, you guys new around here? Like in your freaking dreams. Are these guys for real? But if you're not new here, then who are you? What, are you supposed to be intruders? Bingo! That's a bingo! We're with the Bracer Guild, and I think it would be best if you surrendered. Forget that! Alright, excited because when you fight these guys, I think you get a lot of red sepith. Okay, they're not complete pushovers, but they're all coming into a very, very nice closed group. Now, what are we going to do? Stone wall. I wish they were more closed in together at the beginning. Now, they're generally weak to magic. They're all going to rush in, so let's do it around here. Now, what are his crafts? Quick draw? Yeah. Yeah, so I remember he's been quite good.
Take that.
Let's just wreck somebody from a little bit further away. Here we go. They're all going to come in a bit closer. Let's do the edge. Yep. In the circle. In the circle. In the circle. Oh, not quite in the circle. Oh! A single shot. Nice. Nice. And now we can do a flicker. It's two. It's only ever two. It's so close, potentially to three. Hurricane. Sylvan Whip. Yep, does hits both. Oh, nice.
Seems you came up short.
Okay, for Olivier, who's a little bit weaker, so that's 36. Oh, so look at that. I wonder if every level you halve the amount of experience you get from your opponent, depending on their level. So you can potentially, when you fight, if someone's under level, they sort of catch up to the level of your other characters quite quickly. Yeah, nice amount of red sepith. All right, now where are the hostages? If you don't start talking, there are going to be some serious consequences involving a whip. To do what you want with us, we're not going to talk. Oh, is that so? Let me handle this, Estelle. Sure. Can't say I didn't warn you guys. Ah! Honestly, I'm being quite gentle with you. Don't think for a second that you're allowed to pass out yet. But if you start talking, maybe I'll be kind enough to let you. Yikes! They're down below. Some of our crew are guarding them. Very good. Now, where are your leaders? Kyle and Josette, right? Forget it, lady. Do your worst. No one will tell you where they are. So the hostages are one thing, but you're not going to sell out your bosses, huh? I guess there's only one thing left to do. Holy Striggers, Schera's as unforgiving as ever. No, I've been far more forgiving. Any massacres would be thrilled to make your acquaintance, Schera. And my whip would be thrilled to make yours. Maybe some other time. Alright. Can't talk to any of them. Any stuff? No, nothing here to take. Now again, let us have some pasta. Okay, everyone's basically recovered their health. Ooh, what on earth is that thing? Have I ever fought that thing before? Experience 6 mad tree, weak to fire. It's almost got 800 health. Probably should get rid of that thing.
Take that! Hey! Take that!
Nighty-night, kitty cats.
Okay, so I've destroyed over 50 different enemy types so far. Quick save. Nothing down here. So we want to go behind. Yep, there we go. Let's get the preemptive. Actually, don't want to waste my magic potentially. Yeah, that thing didn't actually seem quite that strong. Hurricane. I might not be able to get close enough. Oh no, I can.
Oh, are we done already?
Okay. Okay, going downstairs. Anyone have a clue what this place is? It's way too big for these bandits to be built, and it seems pretty ancient. It almost feels like a stronghold of some sort, and I agree, this place is pretty old. I wonder if people used hidden forts like this one as hideouts back then. As far as I've heard, these turmoil following the Great Collapse continued on for several hundred years, so it doesn't seem that strange to me that something like this is still around. The Great Collapse? The collapse of the ancient Zemuria civilization, which existed more than 1200 years ago. It's said that a huge natural catastrophe wiped them out. Oh, you mean like Professor Albert said before? I'll tell you what, for being a place this hard to find, someone's got some serious bad taste in hideouts. Not to mention there are all sorts of monsters lurking around in here too. I wonder if this is how all men like to live. Schera, just what kind of men are you hanging out with? Okay. Striga R. These guys are easy.
Let's move out.
Now, Olivier looked like he might have got a bit of a whacking on that one. It's okay. And yeah, not being afraid to have just empty rooms, because this is meant to be like a old, civilization, just ruins pretty much. And so the Sky Bandits are only using it as a temporary hideout, so it makes no sense for them to have put stuff in every room. So that's really cool. So one expects that the red dot one, so this one is the correct one. So let's go up here first. One of these mad tree things. Oh, I'm not sure okay. They're weak to fire. Let's just fire them. Quick draw.
Take that!
Yeah, one. Joshua to... Ooh. Ah, that reduced speed. Yeah, that aerial might have gotten wasted. I wonder if they moved. Oh no. Thank goodness.
We're not done yet.
So not bad experience points. Preemptive strike. It's got full CP, so let's do a hurricane. Let's save her magic points.
Take that!
sure he gets a crit. That last little jumpy rat thing, that should be it. Yep.
Oh, are we done already?
Just a random monster. I want to get a... Yeah, there we go. I'm going to get a preemptive strike. Just get more turns, basically. Oh, I miss. That's no good.
Take that!
Nice. Only 2 of them, that's okay.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Save. So this is where it's easy to potentially get a little bit lost. So I feel like I've missed some of the rooms before. So I thought that the main path was down. I think that was the main path. This path we're going now is down. So I actually want to potentially go back so we don't lose potentially chests and things like that. Okay. Nice miss. I don't think I've got a wide hit, no. So, it's Earth War, these chappies. That was particularly effective. It's furthest away. Yep, so she should get a turn before anybody else gets a turn. Yep. So we just have to do an attack that doesn't knock anyone out of the circle. Ah, yes. All of them. Excellent. Oh, he somehow survived that. not too individually far away.
We're good to go.
Ah, it's the hostages. I don't know how to express my gratitude for what you've done for us here today. You can thank us after we've gotten you out of here. By the way... Huh? It doesn't look like he's here. Who? Are these all the hostages? Yes, that's correct. This is everybody who was on the Lind, including the crew and passengers. That can't be right. Wasn't there a man by the name of Cassius Bright on this flight? He's a member of the Bracer Guild. Cassius Bright? I do seem to remember hearing that name somewhere. Captain, isn't he that passenger? You know, the one who got off right before we left? Right. Now that you mention it, there was one passenger who did get off. What do you mean? Well, there was this one passenger who disembarked the airliner right before we took off. So Cassius is not on this flight. I thought it would have been awfully strange if Dad had been captured by the Sky Bandits. So Cassius is a complete badass, so there's no way these chumps could have held him. Well, it looks like our question has finally been answered. Ha ha ha, how ironic. Calm down, Estelle. I know you're as curious to know as I am, but thinking about it now isn't going to get us anywhere. Our focus needs to be on securing the safety of the hostages. Okay, you're right. I guess I'll just have to forget about it for now. Listen up, everyone. We are now going to go after the Sky Bandit leaders and arrest them. I know how you all must feel, but I need you to sit tight a little longer. We'll be waiting here for good luck. Leave everything to us. Alright. Well, first thing, we do need to just get a little bit of our health back. And let's save. Because I am going to backtrack a bit after having that discussion of not needing to backtrack. Because some of those rooms quite possibly will have some chests and things. So we'll just go past that guy first. This one. Dual strike one. He's got his quick draw. Only one left. That's okay. We can take one hit. And it's a miss. Oh, 2 turns. Not too bad.
We're not done yet.
Aha! Finally, a level up. Nice. Yeah, so this was the one. So let's go down. chest. Bear assault. Sounds like a weapon. Here we go. Cool. 91 to... yeah, so quite a bit stronger as a weapon. That's nice. This one... I'm guessing it's an orbital vacuum. Looks like the newest model, so it's probably stolen. Interesting, huh? What's this? There's something stuffed inside. A black notebook. A notebook? What's like something like this doing inside a vacuum? It's probably something important. Let's hold on to it just in case. Yeah, good idea. Ooh, I wonder what that is. I have absolutely no recollection of doing this before. Let's see whether we can check what the item is. Black notebook. Ah, okay, so we can't read it. Okay, it's just an item. Want to do a... yep, get from behind. Ah, missed. Okay, that's okay. Sylvan whip. Being hit does mean you get more CP points. Now I wonder if it's enough close. Yep, close enough for a hurricane. Oh, and the other one, excellent. Got frozen.
Take that!
Nice.
Enjoy the show.
Now... So the quick draw is actually a really powerful move because if they're in a group, unlike Estelle's where she physically has to move to do the spinny attack, he can do it from a distance. So it's actually one of the most powerful attacks. It's a bit too far, I think, yeah.
Oh, are we done already?
Okay. And now we know where to go. We've done all the rest of the adventuring here. Yep, this is the right way. This is the door to the knocked out guards and... yep, all the passengers. Actually, we didn't speak to any of the passengers. Yeah, let's just get a little bit of flavor text. Prometheus. Have we been saved? Braces? Thank you. Sylvie. Trino. Because I think I've seen some of these people before early in the game. I can't quite remember. The names sound familiar. Something not quite right with the look and, you know, one of their eyes. It's useful to know. Remember how Josie and her brother talked about Don acting a bit weird. Oh, sorry, just spoke to that person already. Crew. Oops. Captain Grant. I'm pretty sure the Sky Bandit leaders are somewhere on the lowest level of this place. Be careful, all of you. Thank you, Captain. Save. Yep, lowest level. Something here. Yes, remember that war? This joins back up with the Nebel Valley. It almost makes you wonder what happens if you just walk out of here. Obviously, you're not supposed to do that. Yeah, but so this dungeon basically is now accessible from the main map. Now, I'm pretty sure that's where we need to go. That's another one of those doors. Reviving Balm. So in this whole Bose region, there's 2 more chests, but I don't know where those chests are. Pretty sure after we find the big bad, we'll probably... Not yet. Let's make a wholesome pasta. And we'll save like... Now the only thing that concerns me a little bit is that Schera doesn't have much magic points left. But I think I'll be alright. I don't want to waste my EP potion because I've only got one of them. Let's just save. Excuse me. Eavesdrop, raid the room. Let the hodges go. Notice the eyes, it's red. Now hold on a minute. Why do we have to bother with that? Huh? But... Once we get our mirror, we'll just kill them all and be done with it. We've no need to leave them alive. But Don... You're joking, right? They know exactly what we look like, remember? Even if we left the burl for good, we could still be tracked, right? But there are old people and kids among them. Do you really intend to kill them all? I swear, no matter how old you get, you never grow up. This isn't playtime, get it? But I'm sorry to say this, bro, but I'm against killing the hostages too. Aidios will never forgive us if we do that, and I don't want to get our home back with Mira stained in the blood of innocent people. Now, Kyle's trying to be a bit cool there. Kyle, since when did you become the boss around here? Huh? I think it's about time you learned your place. Kyle. Who cares about our old home? With this kind of mirror coming in, what could you possibly want with our old worthless land? Ha! We're gonna blow all this cash somewhere near the Southern Resort and enjoy the good life for a while. What did you say? And once we run out of mirror, we'll just hijack another airship. This is going to be the future of the Capua Sky Bandits. Don, what's happened to you? What in Aidios' name has happened to you? Sorry to interrupt, but could you have your little family food later? You again? Braces? Why are you here? How can you say something so heartless, especially after you gave us a lift here in your own airship? Impossible. What are you talking about? It can't be. You had your airship sitting in front of the Amber Tower, right? We just slipped in when you weren't looking and hid in the cargo hull. In other words, we stole a ride from a bandit. Ha! Take that! For a dimwit, you've really outdone yourself this time. Who are you calling a dimwit? You two-faced tomboy? What did you just call me? You bimbo, airhead brute? Just try and say that again. All right. Enough of the bickering between you two. We've liberated the hostages and defeated the other members of your group, so it looks like all that's left is you three. In accordance to the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby placed under arrest. It would be best not to resist. And crap. Kyle, Josette, what is the meaning of this? Sorry, bro. Sorry, Don. That's okay. Once I kill them, that'll be that. What? What a bunch of fools you are. You think that with that pitiful number of people that you could ever capture Don Capua? Ah! Look at how effortlessly he handles that orbital cannon. Kyle, Josette, it's time to hunt some game and like my sport, bloody. Okay. Okay, a bomb of some sort. So she won't get another move beforehand, so what I suggest is, yep, Sylvan Whip. Now what arts does he have? Yep, okay. Quick draw. And craft. Liquor, I think. And let's just have a look. So Don, massive cannon, specialty arts, smoke bombs that can be blinded. Let's do this one. Not too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad either, actually.
Take that!
Is that possible? Take out one first.
Take that!
That's it for me.
Okay. Rumpus is here again. Oh, just jumped on my lap. Okay, that did a bit of damage, but not a huge amount. Okay, that did a bit of damage. Ooh, okay, okay, okay. I actually need to move a bit closer. And potentially, I'll be able to do... Ah, no, she's going to get hit!
I'm sorry.
Ah, should have... Should have healed her earlier. The reviving balm, I guess. She's going to get knocked out again, so I'm just going to give her something with a lot of healing. Ah, she's too far away.
Take that!
We're good to go.
Okay. Okay, and now I should be able to flicker them both. And now it's time for a little bit of oh yes, a little bit of revenge, I think.
That's that then. Let's move out.
All right. Nice bit of Sepith. These guys are tough. So this is the strength of a bracer, huh? Crap, how can I lose to this girl? Have you learned your lesson yet? She's so smug. Now that this has been settled, I'm going to ask you surrender nicely. Any more trouble out of you, and well, you know what'll happen, right? Stroked her and smiled at Josette. Yikes, no, anything but that. Why me? Why do I have to go down like this? Oh. Notice his eyes aren't red anymore. What's going on? I hurt all over. And when did I get an orbital cannon? What the heck? Bro? Don? Oh, Josette, are you back from Rolent already? If you're back this quickly, then I guess things didn't work out, huh? Eh? Ha ha ha, don't try and cover it up. If you've had enough, then how about leaving the breadwinning to us men? We'll probably won't be able to earn a whole lot, but be patient. Don, what are you talking about? Did you hit your head, bro? Josette came back from Rolent like forever ago. I went to pick her up right after we attacked the airliner. What? Attacked an airliner? What's all this crazy talk? We'll never do something like that. What is this guy talking about? I don't think he's trying to cover his butt. I think he really doesn't know. Come to think of it, who are these strangers? Don't tell me they're new recruits. Sorry to burst your bubble, but we're not. We're with the Bracer Guild. Huh? What a bunch of bracers doing up here? This guy's completely lost his marbles. What an interesting turn of events. Whether you're forgotten or not, you're still under arrest. You're charged with hijacking an airliner, hostage-taking, demanding a ransom, and other such offences. Hijacking an airliner, hostage-taking, and demanding a ransom? Go, Josette, tell me that this is some kind of joke. Don, I think that's my line. But thanks to you, bro, we've got a chance to escape. Ah! Oh hell, not again! Hey, Kyle! We'll talk about this later. Let's just focus on getting out of here. I'm never gonna get the smell out of my hair. Let's hurry and get out of this room. Which way did they go? They went up. They're going to try and escape in their airship. After tracking them this far, we can't let them get away. We've got to catch them. Right. Understood. I've made it out alive. What a tragedy has become my delicate nasal cavity. Hey, Olivia, you better hurry or we're going to leave you behind. Wait for me. All right, so we're going to chase them all the way back up to the airship. Oh yeah, all the men are gone. Estelle, they're going to try to escape in their airship. Right, we've got to hurry after them. Please forgive us, Captain, but we'll need you to sit tight a little longer. No worries, you kids. Just be careful out there. Now, if there are sort of monsters, I'm going to actually try to avoid them because it's kind of a little bit boring. Ah, here we go. So they're going to try to slow down and let their leaders run away. Well, that's a bit of loyalty there, isn't it? Now, if you remember, Olivier is the only one who doesn't have resistance against poison. Okay. Nice. Oh, that was a miss. Estelle, come on, girl.
Take that.
Olivia, you too. Oh, looks like it's a very missy round. Joshua always comes through.
That's that then. Let's move.
Let's move out. Yep, let's just go around. This is the one I don't think I can... Oh, yes, got around him. I think I can mostly... Oh. So I was just going to say, I think I mostly remember the way out, but... those trash mobs. I think it's this way. Yeah. So, you're back for more, huh? When will you learn? What are you trying to do? Buy time for your leaders to escape? They've done a lot for us over these years. Now it's time to return the favour. You know, they are some very loyal henchmen. I watched something recently saying how often in sort of modern shows that it doesn't seem to be very many henchmen anymore. Oh, that was a miss. Oh, Joshua's in a little bit of a pickle.
Take that!
Ooh, that's close, but they're all going to get another turn, which is a little bit annoying. At least we can get rid of two of them.
Seems you came up short.
Still a fair way from leveling up 100 or so. Ah, now we did get a poison ornament. It's worth giving one to Olivia. He's got blind. Like, blind is good because it makes them miss. Poison just does more damage, which is not that great, really. But sometimes is useful. Ah, poison is ground. I don't think I can do poison. Yeah. Because I already got petrified. Okay. Now I'm going to have to give them some food, I think. And maybe we'll use the fishy ones we had before, so we can learn them. Skewer. So carp. Deep fried smelt. It's probably good. And let's just check because we should know some extra recipes now. We need salmon. Well, we can make more of the rockfish. Because we've got one tiger rockfish, yeah. And salt. It's pretty good for yeah, so these are pretty good. Rainbow trout. Just useful just to have one on hand, I think. save. Let's try to avoid that. Ah! Missed. Didn't avoid it. Frustrating. Didn't even want to hit that one.
Take that!
Okay, blinded at least.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Very nice. Now I just need to duck out just for a moment, so be right back. Alright, so just back, just had to quickly duck to the loo. Alright, so let's go. Let's keep going. Let's try to get around. Let's try to remember now. That's right, we ran up this corridor. I'm just trying to remember where we're supposed to go in reverse. I think it was this way. Yep, there we go. Such loyal henchmen. The spirit is admirable. Let's take them down! Just realised that Schera's health is a bit low. Let's use our last bit of aerial. Let's improve the health. Fried ice cream. Let's give it a grilled rainbow. Rainbow trout.
We're good to go.
Full health. Quick draw.
Take that!
2 blinds, that's pretty good. This should hit all of them as well. Hurricane. That should be a knockout. Oh no, one was a miss.
We're not done yet.
Let's quickly go. Oh, ran straight into one. Trash mobs.
done yet.
Okay, I think it was this way. Oh yeah, up the stairs. There we go. Huh? What's this? Looks like the army's finally here. How did the army find out about this place? That liar? Things weren't supposed to go down like this. Hey, get your dirty mitts off me! Hey, what's going on here? So those are the ringleaders of the Sky Bandits. I'm surprised there's such a young woman too. How about you shut your yap and start taking some good pictures? What are the chances of getting another scoop like this? So, how about it, Niall? Is this enough to help you write a decent article? You bet it is. I'm really grateful you took us along. Oh, and would you mind if we took a picture of you while we're at it? What do you think, General Morgan? No, this was just the result of the accuracy of the Intelligence Division's analysis. And thanks to the cooperation of those of you standing over there. What? What are you guys... I mean, how the heck? What's going on exactly? It's you kids again. Look, it's Estelle and Joshua. But braces, why are you here? Just for the record, I'll tell you, we infiltrated this place one step ahead of you, again, and the entire Hideout has been subdued. We chased the fleeing Sky Bandit leaders up this way, but I never would have guessed that the Royal Army's patrol ships would be waiting. Once again, you've overstepped your bounds. With all due respect, General, it was because of them that our military strike saw this level of success. Therefore, shouldn't we in turn recognise their achievements? Do as you wish. I'll leave the rest up to your discretion. I'll return to the ship and see what information I can get out of these Sky Bandits. Very well, General. That old man's as stubborn as ever. He's not a bad person, he just lacks a little flexibility. That aside, where are the other Sky Bandits and the hostages? The other lackeys should be lying all over the place unconscious. As for the hostages, we have them waiting in the same room they were imprisoned in. I see. You have done this nation a great service. Please leave the transportation of the hostages and cargo to us. Let's move, Captain Amathea. Yes, Colonel. Work for me, Colonel. I really like to interview you kids, but this time the Colonel is top priority. But if we ever have another opportunity, I'd appreciate doing one with you too. See you later, Estelle, Joshua. My. You had your whole shining moment uprooted and stolen just like that. You got that right. Don't let it bother you, Estelle. The Brace's role has always been that of the unsung hero. There are no reasons for us to stand out. That sounds about right, yeah. Dad always made a point of staying in the background too. Really? I never noticed. Where is Dad? I guess that's the one problem we still got to figure out. Where is Dad now? What is he doing? And why hasn't he tried to contact us? It looks like there's nothing else left for us to do here. In the meantime, let's go back to Bose and report what's happened with the incident. We'll try to figure out what to do about your dad after that. I really appreciate all your hard work. It appears that my impression about you was right. I knew that you would come through and bring closure to this incident. Yeah, but the army took off with all the glory, so I don't know if we could exactly say that we solved the case. No, that's not true. If you hadn't been there, I don't know if the army's raid would have been so successful. Backed into a corner as they were, the Sky Bandits may very well have armed the hostages. Agreed. Everything worked out because you infiltrated their hideout and took them out ahead of time. You should be proud of what you've done. You really think so? That's true that the hostages were freed and the Sky Bandits arrested, but it's a bit vexing to know that there are still some unanswered questions left. The men who appeared at the Valleria Shore, and the mystifying attitude of the leader of the Sky Bandits. I think we should consider that there's a lot behind this incident that we don't know about. Well, I guess we'll just have to leave that part up to the Royal Army to figure out. With all the culprits being detained by them, there's really not much left we can do. Anyway, we should just be glad that all the hostages came back safe. Thanks to the news about the arrest of the Sky Bandits, things are returning to normal here in town. As a token of my thanks, I've added a bit of a bonus to your reward. Really? Are you really okay with that? Haha, of course I am. I'd like to thank you too, Olivier. I just hoped that my work was worth the price of the Grand Chandonnay. Yes, in fact, there was some change to spare. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and if anything else comes up, I'll greatly appreciate your help again. Good day. Wow, nice that someone appreciates us. I'm sure that if the incident had gone on any longer, it would have caused much more confusion. It's probably only natural that the mayor is as happy as she is. Hehe. Now I'm starting to feel all giddy inside. I don't think a bracer could be any more happy than knowing her work helped out a bunch of other people. If you say so. And I think it's safe to say that you're no longer greenhorns. Honestly, the two of you really surprised me this time. Teehee, do you think so? At any rate, please accept your assessment and pay for clearing up the incident. Oh, Junior Bracer 5 class? Hayes Corpse as a perk, okay. Enemies become unaware of presence. Yeah, so this allows it much easier to get the the first strike type attack. Here's the pay the mayor was talking about. It's a very nice sum, and this is from me. A recommendation. Isn't this a recommendation from the Bose branch? Is it all right to give this to us so soon? Of course. It would be downright rude for me not to recommend you after resolving such a big incident. Please accept it. Thank you, Lagran. We'll work hard so that we don't bring any embarrassment on this recommendation. Haha, great work, you two. I'm sure your father would be extremely pleased if he heard the news. Sure, you're probably right. I wonder what on earth Cassius would be doing right now. Not contacting the guild is one thing, but not contacting his family is a completely different matter. Yeah, it's definitely not like him. After he suddenly disembarked from the airline in Bose, I wonder where he could have gone. Excuse me, please. Aren't you that receptionist from the landing port? What's the matter? You see, we recovered some of the cargo stolen by the Sky Bandits, and among some of the pieces were a number of parcels addressed to the Bracer Guild, so I'm here to deliver one of them today. I appreciate you doing that, but wait a minute. Why is there something addressed to this branch when the airliner left Bose to begin with? It's actually addressed to the Rolent branch, but aren't Cassius's Bright's family members here? What? That's us, but... Oh, perfect. We contacted the Rolent branch and they said you had come here. Here you are, this is the parcel. This letter, yep, it's in Dad's handwriting. It's addressed to Joshua and I at the Rolent branch. It seems as if he just scribbled it out before he got off the airliner. I guess Dad did intend on getting in contact with us after all. Oh. Well, that's good to hear. So the parcel is from your dad too. No, this one looks like it was sent to my dad by someone else. Oh, that's odd. Yeah, the sender hasn't written their name anywhere. Okay, my business here is done, so I'll be on my way. Oh, and one other thing. Good job in helping arrest those Sky Bandits. You Bracers sure do excellent work. And to think what a clue about your father would be mixed in with the airliner's cargo. Feel free to use the lounge upstairs to read his letter if you like. Thanks, Lagran. Ha! Well then let's have a look at the content, shall we? Do you mind telling me what you're still doing here? Good question. Why is he still here? He's not a bracer. Were I forced to wait around for an answer to the question would stick in my mind, so I'd never be able to sleep at night. And you're telling me this because... Oh, how heartless and cruel can you be to a companion who's travelled alongside you? And just who is it that you have to thank for being able to infiltrate the Sky Bandit's hideout, I wonder? All right already. You can be a rather obnoxious fellow, I hope you know. All right, let's see what he has to say. Dear Estelle and Joshua, I'm sure you're probably already finished with the jobs I left for you, right? I'm also sure there are many things you have trouble with in the beginning, but take each one step at a time. I know you both can succeed. Anyway, it turns out that I've had a little trouble with my own work, and unfortunately, it looks like I won't be able to make it home for quite some time. Please don't expect my return until after the Queen's birthday celebration. I'm really sorry that things turned out like they did, but you should be grown up enough not to be lonely while I'm away. So until I get back, I'll leave it up to the both of you to decide how you want to live. You're free to continue working in Rolent, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Your 16th year is a vintage time in your life, so make sure not to waste it. Please give my regards to Scheherazade and Aina, Cassius Bright. That seems like the type of letter your father would write. It touches lightly on things, but it's full of consideration towards the both of you. Yeah, it looks that way. The Queen's birthday celebration, is it? I really wonder where your father is and what he's up to. What is in the package? To be honest, I'm pretty curious myself. Actually though, Olivier does have a good point. Instead of leaving it until our dad comes home, it might be worth looking into. Okay, let's check it out. It's an ornament, although it's not what I'm not sure what it's used for. Please ask Professor R to do an analysis of it when you find an opportunity. K. Your father's pretty well known, so there's a possibility these people could be foreigners too. Maybe this one is an artifact. An artifact? Precisely. An artifact is an ornament created by an ancient civilization. artifacts are the models for all ornaments produced today. They're still occasionally discovered in ruins, and for the most part, the Septian Church has custody over them. They're a type of antique, so to speak. But this one doesn't appear to be that old. It looks to me like it was made recently. You're right about that. However, this one almost seems like a black market item. Geez, now look at what's happened because of my good-for-nothing dad. Doesn't he know that we're all worried about him? Estelle? Now he's getting some sketchy item from an unknown sender. What in the world has my dad gotten himself into this time? Estelle. You know, Estelle, I've been thinking, how about we continue our journey? Huh? Joshua? That's what Dad wrote in his letter, right? He said, well, you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Yeah, he did say that, but we've already managed to get recommendations from Rolent and Bose, right? All that's left are Ruin, Zeiss and Grand Cell. Only those three. If we do jobs as we travel around to those other regions, we might hear something about where Dad is or what he's doing. I think we're just worrying ourselves for nothing, considering Dad's skills. And there's also the possibility that he may have even travelled abroad. But I think getting off our own duffs is a lot better than just sitting around and waiting. And we might be able to find this Professor R too. Joshua? What? You're a genius! Estelle, what are you talking about? This is like killing 2 birds with 1 stone, or maybe even 10. Sometimes I hate you for being so smart. So, should I consider that a yes? Oh, is it ever? Yes, yes, triple yes. Training to be senior bracers as we travel around Nebel and exposing what that no good middle-aged man has been doing in the process. I think you're somehow missing the point. It looks like she's back to her old self. Haha, I guess it's settled then. What's settled for him? Is he following them? Well, take care. I'm going to head back to Rolent now. That said, I'm still a little worried about you two. Are you sure you don't want me to come along? Give it a rest, Schera. We'll be fine. The whole reason we're going on this trip is to become senior bracers. It wouldn't be training anymore if you came with us. And if you didn't go back, the Rolent branch would have a hard time managing things. Don't worry about us. We'll figure out a way to get things done. Well, if you insist. It's pretty rare for someone your age to be aiming for senior bracer status, so don't overdo it. And if you run into any trouble, contact the Rolent branch, you got it? I'll come running no matter where you are. Sure, thanks, Schera. And the same goes for you. Don't get yourself too liquored up. That's the only thing I'm worried about. All right. I'll watch the number of drinks. Haha, never fear, dear children. You can count on me to protect fair Schera. And why are you headed to Rolent? Not to mention with Schera? That's because I've tasted all there is to taste of the local dishes here in Bose, and I thought it was about time I turned my attention towards another region. As for Rolent's cuisine, I've heard the produce is just to die for, so that's what I'm looking forward to next. And that's pretty much what he says. He says he wants me to introduce him to a nice restaurant and some lovely vegetables, or some such nonsense. Since he's so persistent, I only agreed to him coming along under the condition that he go drinking with me at the bar. We'll never see him alive again. Olivia, I really hope you understand what you've promised her. I could die for the likes of fine women and food. And I know you wanted to come along too, Joshua. I could see the longing in your eyes. But after a lot of consideration, I've made the agonizing decision not to invite you along after all. I'm disturbed you even thought of me. Oh dear. When Schera's at the bar, watch out, that's when the gloves come off. dare you speak about your mentor like that, Estelle? And besides, Aina's coming along too. Yeah, and she's even worse than you. It's nice knowing you. Yes, it was a pleasure. Huh? Well, Ollie boy, it looks like it's time for us to leave. Come on now, we better hurry and get on. Schera, wait, can't we talk this over? Surely you're not getting cold feet already. If you consider yourself a man, then quit acting like a ninny. See you later, Schera. Have a wonderful trip, you two. Oh, we've reached the end of chapter 1, the disappearance of the Lind. So I'm going to save at this point, and so for the next time we play The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, we'll be starting from chapter 2. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a wonderful day.